One of my favorite things to do with a girl that always makes my interactions unique and playful is to use assumptions. And by that, I mean not just being that guy that she's chatted to 100 times asking, oh, so what do you study? Oh, okay. Where do you live? Oh, nice. Where do you come from? It is monotonous and it is painful for girls that have to go through this over and over again. Instead, one of the best ways that you can keep your interactions so much more light and playful is just using assumptions. I used this with a girl that I approached where we just stood on a bridge and I asked her, she turned out to be like she was a student. I was like, rather than just be, oh, what do you do? I was like, you look like you do something medical. And the thing is, she lit up. Turns out I was kind of close. Like, we ended up then going into this thing where she got playful, we started playing a guessing game of what she did, and I got even close again when I said that I thought she might have done occupational therapy. She was a chiropractor. And this doesn't mean you need to be some like sage philosopher that's able to pluck it out of thin air. Instead, even if you get things wrong, people find it quite fun. They find it playful, especially women. Because there is a reason that they love all of this like star sign, tarot card reading kind of stuff. They love this idea that there is more to them than they can see and that other people are able to have this second eye into what might be who they are as a person. And it's always fascinating. So even if you get it wrong, you tend to generate a level of curiosity of what's going on. Oh, well, why did he think that? Interesting, etc., etc. And it helps break the girl out of her kind of like default pattern of communication that she's had with every other guy that she's ever chatted to about like what her job is. Oh, cool. Oh, how many sisters do you have? Okay, cool. And it's this standard format that just goes on and on. When you're willing to show that extra bit of confidence instead and make an assumption, hi. Instead, it actually makes the interaction just unique and special to her instead of just being everything she's done before. And this does come with some caveats. Obviously, the confidence part of it comes from the fact you could make a mistake. Instead of like going for the standard thing, you're saying something new, unique. But if you say something that potentially could offend her, that's not ideal. But realistically, I've done this hundreds of times, and unless you say something that is just generally quite insulting, like, I don't know, I had a client suggest this, it was like, hey, you look loose. And it's like, yeah, probably don't tell a girl that she looks like the type of girl that is loose. It's easy to get. Don't think that will go down too well. But most of them, if you're doing it with playful intent, it really connects. It allows them to feel bubbly. It allows them to get engaged, and then maybe they guess you. Like, it's such an easier way to keep interactions light and playful. I'd always recommend it, especially if you're wanting to develop that deeper connection with a girl and you're kind of alternating between maybe a deeper question about, oh, okay, well, why is it that you picked that subject? Like, why did you get engaged with that? Because that allows me to understand her on a deeper level. But you turn into a bit of a weirdo if all you're doing is going like, oh, why? Instead, you want to just be like, oh, did you do that because you wanted to be a millionaire? Like, it looks like you wanted to be a millionaire. And they're like, no, I picked this because I genuinely enjoyed it. And I'd be like, sure. You've got that glint in your eye that looks kind of like you want to take Elon off top spot. It's like, there's so many different ways you can take that, and interactions that are playful are always ones that I've found have the most success with girls, especially just like in any environment. If you're on the street, if like you're talking to her at a bar, it always helps to have that playful tone. It shows that you're socially a strong person and able to have these kind of interactions where you have that emotional intelligence and social skill. So if you want to get significantly better at approaching, I would recommend building these assumptions into your approach. It'll keep girls interested. And if you want to know the 3 things that I do in every successful approach without fail, then you want to check out this video here, because I genuinely do all these 3 things every single time when I'm successful. So I'll check you on the next one.